The Chase's Mark Labbett breaks down an emotional health revelation. Mark Labbett, widely known and loved as the Beast from ITV's The Chase, has left fans deeply emotional after opening up about a challenging period in his life that has quietly affected him both on and off screen. Known for his towering presence, sharp intellect, and confident demeanor, this moment revealed a much more vulnerable side of the quiz star. During a recent appearance and through comments shared with fans, Mark spoke honestly about how recent months have taken an emotional toll on him. While he didn't go into alarming specifics, his words carried noticeable weight. Viewers could sense that this was not an easy conversation. It was one filled with reflection, exhaustion, and resilience. Mark acknowledged that maintaining a demanding public career comes with pressures people don't always see. The constant filming schedules, public expectations, and personal responsibilities can quietly build up. For someone who is usually seen as unshakable, admitting that things haven't been easy was a powerful moment for fans. Those close to Mark say he has been taking time to focus on his overall well-being, both physically and mentally. Rather than presenting himself as a larger-than-life TV personality, he chose honesty, reminding audiences that even the strongest figures face moments of difficulty. Fans immediately reacted with overwhelming support. Social media platforms were filled with messages encouraging Mark to take care of himself and reminding him how much he is appreciated. Many viewers shared how his openness helped them feel less alone in their own struggles, praising him for speaking up instead of hiding behind a public image. Longtime The Chase viewers reflected on how Mark has been a familiar and comforting presence for years. Seeing him show emotion created a deeper connection with audiences who have watched him confidently dominate quiz rounds. This moment reminded fans that behind the intellect and confidence is a real person navigating real-life challenges. Colleagues within the television world were also quick to show solidarity. Mark is widely respected behind the scenes for his professionalism and kindness, and many expressed admiration for his courage in acknowledging a difficult chapter rather than pretending everything was perfect. Importantly, Mark reassured fans that he remains grateful for their support and continues to value his role on the show. His message was not about stepping away, but about recognizing limits, listening to himself, and prioritizing balance during demanding times. Rather than fear, this update sparked compassion. It wasn't a shocking announcement, it was a human moment, one that showed strength doesn't always mean silence, and resilience sometimes begins with honesty. As conversations continue and fans rally behind him, one thing is clear. Mark Labbett's willingness to share this emotional update has only strengthened the bond between him and his audience. In a world full of dramatic headlines, this was a reminder that sincerity can be just as powerful. As the emotional update continued to resonate, fans began to notice subtle changes in Mark Labbett's presence that made the moment even more powerful. It wasn't just what he said, it was the pause between his words, the thoughtful expressions, and the quiet honesty that lingered long after the moment passed. For years, Mark has been known as the towering intellect of The Chase, someone who rarely shows cracks under pressure. That's why this revelation felt different. Viewers sensed that this wasn't about a single moment, but about a longer journey, one filled with reflection, adjustment, and emotional growth. Sources close to the show suggested that Mark has been taking a more mindful approach to his daily routine. Rather than pushing through exhaustion, he has been focusing on balance, something many fans admitted they struggle with themselves. This shift, though subtle, spoke volumes to an audience that often sees public figures as endlessly strong. The response from fans grew stronger.
Messages of encouragement poured in from around the world, with many thanking Mark for reminding them that it's okay to admit when things feel heavy. Some longtime viewers said they had never felt closer to him, despite watching him for years. What stood out was how Mark never asked for sympathy. Instead, he expressed gratitude for the show, for his colleagues, and for the viewers who continue to support him. That humility made the moment even more moving. It wasn't about headlines, it was about honesty. Behind the scenes, colleagues reportedly praised Mark's professionalism during this period. Even while navigating personal challenges, he remained supportive, focused, and respectful, qualities that have earned him admiration beyond what viewers see on screen. This chapter also sparked wider conversations online about emotional well-being, especially among those in high-pressure careers. Fans noted how powerful it was to see someone associated with strength and confidence acknowledge vulnerability without losing dignity. Importantly, Mark's update carried a sense of quiet determination. There was no sense of giving up, only a desire to move forward with awareness and care. For many viewers, that message was deeply reassuring. As clips and discussions continue to circulate, this moment is being remembered not as a sad headline, but as a meaningful reminder. Strength comes in many forms, and sometimes the bravest thing a person can do is speak honestly. Mark Labbett's journey, shared in this thoughtful and emotional way, has left a lasting impression, one that continues to grow as fans stand firmly behind him, offering support, respect, and appreciation.